What up? Oh, yeah, you gotta be kidding me here, huh? There's the word, There's the word, Mike at GovsRadio.com. We are live in my basement right now. And I got a few people on here, so let me get my Zoom screen up here so you can see some beautiful people. There's Anthony Grazide hanging out over there. Of course, D-Train, I don't know what he did with his video camera. But he's what? He's a penis. That makes perfect sense, Graz. Perfect sense. I don't know if anyone actually can hear you. I tried to do the window capture with the audio, so my hope is the audio capture comes back up. Oh, there you go, D-Train. No. He's back up there somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's got a crowler. You put yourself on. What's that? Ah, gotcha. There you go. I don't need to... There you go. I'm just trying to slim down the view here on there, and then of course I can make it bigger on my end here. And there you go. I don't think we're streaming right now, to be honest with you. I set up the What do you mean you got it? Really? Okay. No, don't get off. Hey, you're right. You're right. There it is. It worked. How about that? Yeah, it looked like it worked. You have no idea what I had to do to get this set up, buddy. This is a little crazy here. It's a crazy setup. I had to do a lot of testing. I started setting up probably like 5 o'clock today, to be honest with you. Yeah, seriously. I don't know. He's going to join. He had something going on, something with the dog. I don't know what that means. It might be. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can find. I'm trying to see if I can find a way. I don't know if anyone can hear you guys. That could be a problem. Yeah, do that, and then yeah, I'll be here. There you go. So he's gonna go check and find out if we're actually on. Because right now all I'm hearing is audio through my headphones, which is connected to the computer. So I'm kind of like central location here. As the Wort Mike and Pete, GovsRadio.com. We are live here in my basement for our social distancing show with our buddies joining in on Zoom. Is Thomas D. Train Santiago and Anthony Grazade is in there. Pete, my co-host, will be joining us hopefully soon in the Zoom chat here. We're just testing out some new stuff, so I figured I'd do like a mock show. I'm not going to be on for that long tonight, and try to get people going and see how to do this. I'm going to work out all the kinks tonight. So guess who's going to be watching our show tonight? It's going to be pretty much everyone that has a show on GovsRadio.com, and everyone that has... What's that? Yeah, but like I said, I don't think he's able to loop the audio back in. So that's what I'm trying to figure out here is how I can get that audio looped back into this Boxcast thing. So Graz is saying that there are people watching, but they're only hearing me at this point. So I didn't quite follow 100% of the directions on what was going on there. So I don't... Yeah, this is the video. This is the wave of the future, man. Wave of the future. I don't know exactly how everyone dealt with life before this was a thing, because this is how every school is doing their classes. This is how all the after school activities are doing their thing. They're doing taekwondo. They're doing dance. They're doing all sorts of stuff, just like this. And it's actually a little weird. I'll be honest with you. But it works. You actually could see people and have a conversation and loop it in that way. Bear with me for a sec, because if you guys talk, no one can hear you at this point. So I'm trying to find a way to loop it back into... well, no one can... Edwin... Yeah. Cano and Diaz. I remember that guy. And not number, what is he now? Oh, that's right. He did change his name over. All right, you go do that. Oh, jeez. Well, listen, to be honest with you, like I said, there's people out there that can't hear you guys. So as you're talking, it's kind of dead air on my end. So everyone that's watching, I apologize. Like I said, what I was trying to do is make my show the test pancake for every other show that wants to do some sort of remote right now while we're social distancing ourselves. Hey, yeah, thanks. I had a feeling you'd be appreciated. And guess what? There's a nice beer in here. It's a little of that coconut porter. I sure will. I have had it before, and it is delicious. I'm just trying to get this back in. I think it's the program, and meanwhile, just to bore our audiences as we do Tech Talk with Mike, I'm going to go in and see if I can find out information about how to loop that back in to OBS. So I'm trying to get... No one online can hear you guys singing Mrs. Jones. Yeah, you could see the... I'm actually going to be just reading as you guys are doing that. You guys want to quickly throw out some information really quick? Anything you got going on? Any big events coming up? Okay. Yeah, all right. So, again, glad no one can actually hear you. Wait, you said no one can hear you. They can hear me, but they can't hear you and Tom. All right. Okay, go goodbye. And don't let the... Bye. I'm actually just trying to figure out here. I got the video portion working. Obviously, you can see it here in the corner. But I'm just trying to get the audio to work because that's the issue, is hearing back you guys' audio. So if I go into window capture, which is what I have going on here, show window with empty names, show window shadow, no, that doesn't help. And then this guy's adding something in there. I don't want to fit the screen. This guy sucks online, man. He's showing like 14 pictures of stuff that doesn't even matter, which is really starting to piss me off. All right, so yeah, I mean, how you guys holding up over there in the West Babs? You think? It helps to have a delivery guy literally living under the same roof as you. I would imagine. But still. Wow. Just constant. Jesus Christ. Right. Yes, Graz, you can see him, can't you? That's what I thought. I know. Well, that's what I was trying to say. Join audio by computer. Automatically adjust microphone volume. Shut up. I'm doing this just so we could get this going. Well, I mean, I could do this. That's the easy part, to be honest with you.
Well, Greg DiFilippo was on, Don Still was on, and they said they can't hear the guests.
Well, thanks very much. No shit, guys. What do you think? I start off by saying the show. Oh, no, they're being helpful. Okay, I apologize. I appreciate it. Listen, I know. I know they're not going to be able... They can hear you kind of now in the background because I flipped your audio over to the speaker audio of the computer. I'm thinking maybe I'll be able to do something like this. Let me see if I could... Watch this. Let's see what happens. It might be awful because I might create a feedback loop. But I think I'm going to be able to do this here. Hold on. I think I got you. Hold on.
Audio.
You're just cursing. Nothing but cursing comes out of you. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah.
This cup very clean. Like, why does this taste just so pure?
I have an idea.
I'll second.
Immune systems, but everybody's turned out. We're selling a lot of to-go beers. The unsung hero. Is
all right, I think I got it. Hold on, I'm sorry. I apologize if I'm cutting you off here.
We're having a nice conversation.
Yeah, well, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
And then I can hear you, and now I think I can hear you in my speakers, and I'm pretty sure it's starting to pick up.
Unfortunately, yes, I can.
Oh, shut up. I didn't mean to cut you off. So, welcome to the Wort with Mike and Pete. We're doing a basement show. I think we got it going now. I moved around some wires. So now I think I looped it from the computer back into the interface. So I think now we can all be heard.
You want me to check again?
You could check again if you'd like. I appreciate that. If you can jump off and take a listen for just a minute. It might take a little bit because we're in a delay.
The fucking fat guinea pig. I got it.
You do. Can you tilt your camera down a little bit? Oh, too late. Sorry, Gabe. So people were talking. By the way, Gabe, one of the great gentlemen at Secatog Brewing Company, hat on, beer in hand. Didn't plan this at all, by the way.
No. I walked into the living room that I happened to share with my roommate Tom here, and he was on the podcast, so I figured I'd sit down, and here we are.
There it is. Thanks for sitting down for a minute. So yeah, things were a little crazy, right?
Yeah, real crazy.
Yeah.
But again, like our little crowler machine has done about a little over 900 crowlers in 7 days. Days are hit or miss, but either way, I mean, it's different. It's certainly different. It's certainly a different change of pace.
It's different having a big tasting room and just nobody in it, except for you guys.
We have a PlayStation 2 set up.
Nice.
With, all of our retro games, but we've been pretty affixed to MVP Baseball 2004.
Wow.
The greatest baseball game ever made.
Makes sounds like bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All the songs are very 2004.
Yeah.
But the gameplay's great, and we're hanging in there, man.
Nice.
We took the 2 days like a lot of people have, because the response has been so overwhelming by everybody's communities, and we're just tired.
I would imagine.
We don't contract it, so we can keep our doors open and at least keep beer in people's hands. Good beer, at least.
I mean, I need beer. It's more than anything. Mike, yes.
Lagunitas, it works.
Yes.
Audio works. Everybody
all right. I know it's a little buzzy. At least I hear it a little buzzy on my end. And
yeah,
this guy. It cuts in and out too, so this is all very dependent on I guess internet access and stuff like that, which I have pretty good down here, but there's a lot going on here between the Zoom and then the streaming out and the recording on the computer, so a lot of bandwidth.
You think about it.
Okay, you've been going like 13 days?
Yeah. Sunday was our 13th day in a row. We took today off to, just kind of catch our breath. Tomorrow we're going to go in for a couple hours, just deep sanitize everything.
Yeah.
Transfer some beer, add a bunch of fruit to a bunch of beer. We got some cool, let's say, I don't want to ruin anything for anyone, but let's just say very fitting products that'll be coming out in the week. Hopefully that we'll be able to push to go as long as Governor Cuomo continues to allow us to sell to go.
Yeah, we just better hope things don't get worse at this point. Exactly. It's just gotta be something where, and you know what's funny? And Gabe, I want to.
Oh God, look who's on!
Oh jeez, the talent, right? The talent.
The talent is here. The talent is here.
I don't know if his audio's working yet. Hold on.
Oh, it's working.
Oh shit! There it is. I mean, people don't understand, but breweries are probably one of the cleanest places as it is, just because the sterilization
That's the
necessary.
Same argument I used to Terry. How I'm putting myself way more at risk going to the grocery store than I am going to a fucking brewery.
It's extremely true.
And sanitation will ruin their business on a regular day.
Dude, I went to Gunther's yesterday. There must have been about 100 people in there. I was breathing through my nose. I walked out. I had crusties in my nose because it was so warm in there.
I don't want to risk it. I mean, I've been to a bunch of places, and now I start hearing stories of people very locally starting to get tested and get positive. So it's here. It's in your backyard right now. Everyone just be very, very careful. Cheers to it being in our backyard.
Well, actually, it's in the Leonardhurst Middle School. Cheers, Mike.
That's true. Hey, yeah. I don't have any kids there, though, thank God.
I got to grab a second beer. I'll be right back.
Pete, that was me who said cheers.
I'm currently enjoying...
Oh, what's up, buddy? What are you drinking there, Graz?
I'm drinking a Lagunitas that you gave me, and my wife is actually... They're on a conference call with 5 different candidates to be the principal at Howard. So she's been up there for 4 hours.
Why is
breathing in the COVID or what?
Yeah, they're doing virtual interviews. So she's upstairs in my kids' room interviewing different prospective principals.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's 5 of them, and there's like 9 people on there. So
everyone's in their underwear. Just this is how I like to treat it.
Delicious.
I wish my wife was in her underwear. She's not.
This is This feels oddly like work, other than the beer. I must say, I'm in my office on a video call.
A lot, yeah.
Your home office looks way better than mine.
It sure does.
Way more alcohol.
Way more alcohol behind me here. This is my own little private heaven. I get my TV over here, and I got my laptop and computer set up here.
What are those posters of? I can't see with the glare.
It's all Met stuff.
What, the stuff over
I know.
over this side?
It's the covers of Gay Porn Monthly.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you hang on one of those?
He's on the cover.
I'm on the cover. No way.
No, he's not that talented. Come on.
Nope.
You're giving him too much credit, Graz.
Good point. Got a good point.
Putting it in the pooper.
No, so over here I got this is my 86 World Champions banner, and then I got Pedro Martinez. David Wright's over there. Back over here, there's a bunch behind this, but I got David Wright, Piazza, Omar with some Sports Illustrated guys.
Heard of any of them?
And
Tom, you've ever been in his basement?
No.
He has got an awesome collection of Met stuff. He's got a man cave.
Did you mean
Mets
awful?
paraphernalia.
Did you say awesome? You meant awful?
yeah, awesome and
awesome.
awful.
Like a sad and desperate collection of Met stuff.
That's it.
Is this going to devolve into a sports
No,
conversation?
no.
No, we're here for beer.
Yes, we are here for beer.
Thank goodness.
But of course with Graz it always goes to some sort of sports talk.
I'll stop.
No, it's
It looks
fine.
like you got a lot of pictures in your man cave over there. Holy shit! Invest in a picture, dummy.
This is the color on the wall is Gray Sanctuary.
Is that what it's called?
Seriously.
But is it a sanctuary?
It is. No one, I mean, other than my daughter coming in here every now and then, everyone stays the fuck out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I have a solid core door.
Yeah. Can anyone hear you through it?
Probably.
I'm just talking
Maybe
about like
nervous.
drunkenness and murder can actually happen back there.
I mean, we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah. Anthony, turn your phone sideways. Let's see if that helps the situation. Turn that there it is. Now you got a widescreen of you.
He's so handsome in widescreen.
Yes. 16:9 feels good.
I'll take my shirt off if it means more listeners.
Nope.
Promise?
Nope.
We have to pay?
Nope. Is there
What's
a
your Venmo?
pay feature on Zoom app? That'd be awesome.
That
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
by the
large.
way,
That is a
I don't know
large
how to
wallet,
use
dude.
Venmo, nor am I going to find out. So would you like a check or cash the next time I see you?
COD.
Okay.
I'll make this a little bigger so I'm not the focal point here. There we go. I squeeze over here. There we go. Yeah, that's
We
nice.
should have invited brewers or random idiots on the internet to join this. Did
Well,
you?
I
Have you?
was gonna post something right now. I could do that
Yeah.
in the storyline.
You got Gabe.
Yeah,
You
well,
got Gabe.
Gabe's
He's like a
there.
brewer.
On the internet.
Well,
in one
he is like a
vessel.
brewer. He does work at a brewery.
Yeah.
But he does brewing.
How are things doing over there, man? You guys busy or what?
Well, you missed it. We
Uh,
talked about it a little bit, but go ahead, Gabe. Give him the hoedown on the lowdown.
Ken and I have been brewing about once a week just to, we don't know when this thing is going to break.
Yeah.
We expect it to be a while, but
2-3 months.
we want to make sure that we're prepared. Exactly.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're prepared. And, we just did the peanut butter and jelly release with Joe at Meadworks.
Yep.
I hate the beer. I never wanted
Really?
to do it. I thought, no. And now that it's a product, I relinquish everything I ever said about it, but I thought it was
Fair
a
enough.
terrible idea. I didn't want to do it. Love Joe, but
How could you not?
thought, how this is going to suck.
Yeah.
And this fucking tastes, excuse my language, like you're drinking a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
How do you do the jelly? Where does that come from?
A bunch of Concord grape jelly extract. No, I'm sorry, not extract. We don't brew with extract. Concentrate.
Concentrate.
Okay.
Reduced Concord jelly and powdered peanut butter. And
Yeah, that I've heard before. The powdered peanut butter trick. I've
that's the
heard.
way to do it in the brewing process, just because
Because otherwise, it's everything. It's like you get fat basically in there,
you
which
get fat and oils. They
doesn't work,
extract all
right?
that.
No one wants oil on the back end of your beer taste.
But also, I think the honey from Joe played an extremely important part in drying out the fermentation and allowing it. While it is sweet, there's no residual sweetness. It kind of clears off the palate, and you just sip the sandwich, And I think the honey was responsible for drying that out enough. Otherwise, it
Interesting.
probably would have just been a sugar bomb,
So, what would be the best beer pairing with a beer?
Wait, with this beer?
Yeah, so you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich beer. What would be a good beer pairing with that?
Food pairing, you mean?
No, I'm saying beer pairing.
What was the other
A glass of milk.
Yes.
one? What was that fucking?
What's that?
How about the coconut porter?
Hey, you guys are supposed to be
Work
doing
is
social distancing, you two. You're too close to each other.
They live with each other.
We live together.
Oh yeah.
Oh, never mind, I
Toothbrush
forgot.
is in the same toothbrush holder as
Graz,
two
who's
other-
moving out in that situation? Was
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas should get out of there. Who wants to talk to him? He's
What?
a once a 6 monther.
Oh.
No, what are you gonna break a broom pole and throw it down between you and go? We
No,
have
but
it.
look at them. They're right on top of each other. He's about to hump them.
Push the
They're
laptop
fine.
back.
They breathe the same air all day.
God, there you go.
There.
Better game.
But
Very
the
nice.
broomstick comment I thought was going to go much different direction.
Oh no, I was referring to Batman.
I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah.
Pete, notice Thomas's under pajamas.
I
Yeah, at
mean,
this point, if we have it, we're screwed.
I'll post something up. Let's see if anybody wants to jump into the Zoom chat. This might be good or bad, Pete. So you're gonna probably like or regret everything you just asked for.
usually a
Pete,
regret.
how's the family? Everybody all right?
Yeah, holding it in. You know, everyone's. My wife hasn't snapped on any of us yet, so that's good.
No one's
All right.
dead.
Thomas,
expect-
everybody all right over there, Thomas?
Yeah, holding it down. Same old, same old.
Gabe, when are you going back to work? Wednesday?
Wednesday. Well, I'll technically be back tomorrow, but that doesn't matter to anybody. We'll be selling beer on Wednesday.
So just a few hours of just getting
Brewing
some
tomorrow
stuff
or
in.
cleaning,
we're gonna
cleaning.
brew- We're gonna brew Wednesday morning, and so there are 5 of us that work in that entire brewery.
Right.
One of our employees is hourly. Everybody else is salaried, so or ownership. We unfortunately had to cut Tyler just because we're a small business and this is unprecedented. Nobody's ever seen
Sad.
it. So we had to just kind of cut him, but we've kind of come up with this deal where we are getting a lot of business. People are tipping us well because they care, and which is so beautiful. But we're basically, I hope the IRS isn't listening, but we're basically paying Tyler hourly out of the cash tips that we're getting, so that
That's great, man.
He's our youngest guy and he's our only hourly guy. We love him and he's great, and we're a family and we're a team, and it was really the only way that we could kind of sustain him to have some sort of income while also
Really good. You guys are doing right by him, or as best you can, right? That's awesome.
I hired the kid, I have an obligation as his employer
Yeah.
to take care of him. And
Yeah.
do I care about him as an employee? I care about him as a friend. So we're doing as best as we can to keep everybody going.
That's a good thing you're doing. You should be proud of you guys.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing. It's tough right now. Listen, I did 14 jobs yesterday from 7:30 in the morning till 9:30 last night, and now done. So I don't know what's going to happen.
You got to check
tomorrow.
out Anthony's videos. He was on Lexington Avenue, just holding the cell phone down the street. The only thing we saw, garbage truck. That's it. Nothing else
That's
is out
it.
there. You and a garbage truck.
8:30 in the morning, there wasn't a single soul on Lexington Avenue. I didn't see a single person. It's funny. It got busier at like 7 o'clock at night. You noticed it was getting busier. Before that, I think on Sundays nobody's up before 11 o'clock. I'm telling you.
Well, why would
It's
you?
good. At least people are listening, though. That's a good sign that it's fucking dead out there, right? So
Well,
But it looked like that movie out
My
of
job
Will
hasn't
Smith's
closed
movie.
or
I Am
done
Legend.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like
Great
I Am Legend. I swear to God. If there was branches and shit growing in the street, it would have been that movie.
Should
Will
just put a
Smith
whole
driving
bunch
down
of
on the street
branches
in a
out there.
Thunderbird. Not Thunderbird. Mustang.
Yeah, the Mustang. He should have just put some fake branches out on the street and people would start freaking out like, oh my God.
I was actually freaked out myself because I got into – there were 2 cars on the road at 7:30 in the morning from Farmingdale into Manhattan. I saw 2 cars.
Jeez.
Scary, Pete.
It is. How you said you were at Junta's before. How is it there? Stop and Shop's been like hit or miss.
Gunther's was packed. Stop and Shop, you got to – Stop and Shop is enforcing that 10 people in the supermarket. So there were people sitting outside waiting for somebody to come out, and then they let somebody in.
Really?
Really? I didn't have that happen to me.
I didn't have that yet.
So wild.
Yeah, there was people the other day. I walked in there. The guy goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" He goes, "You can't go in." I go, "Why?" He goes, "Only 10 people allowed." So I told my wife I was online. She goes, go to Gunther's. I go to Gunther's. There's 100 people in there.
And it's about the third of the size of Stop and Shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there. I swear to God, Pete. I walk in. I call my wife on the phone. I go, I want to just let you know something. 14 days from now, I'm getting the fucking coronavirus because I walked in there and they were all close together.
Well, don't say it. I told people at the beginning of the show, man. It's in our backyard now. It's everywhere. We talked to Blunts on last Thursday, and he said everyone is there's going to be people that are going to say they know people or they are the people that have it, and we were all going, nah, no way, and here we are 4 days later, and I got 5 different people that I know that have it. So I'll give you this: I called
in quarantine.
Yeah, well, I called parents today because we set up a whole new distance learning program for the kids at Tech, and I call a parent, and he goes, hi, how you doing? Hold on one second. So I hear him in the background as he has the phone call on hold, my phone call on hold, but he's taking the other one, and he's saying, no, I feel fine. I thought blah, 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 blah. And he goes, but, now I'm stuck here. And so he gets back on the phone, and he goes, so how's it going? And I go, okay. You're all right? He goes, no, I just found out literally an hour ago I have the coronavirus. And I went, what?
Jeez.
He went, yep, I just tested positive, and I'm stuck in the house for 14 days. I said, you feel all right? He goes, for now. And he goes, but I heard it gets worse as the days go on, so we'll see what happens. And I said, all right. But
this went from, the odds of, winning the lottery.
Yep.
To, yeah, I'm probably going to get it.
Yeah.
In the span of a week.
Yep, that's me.
I've been smoking a lot of pot. I think it's working.
That's what it is. That's the answer.
I got good news for you, Mike.
Okay.
Good news and bad news. The good news is my phone's about to die.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get off and charge my phone and come back on.
That's good
All
news.
right.
Thomas.
Yo.
Change your pajamas, you prick.
He's got the feety ones with the butt that gets
He's
buttoned
got
off.
feety pajamas on.
Dude, really?
No, it doesn't.
I can see.
God.
I can verify they're not feety.
Oh, thank goodness. I would have left the fucking chat right now.
Change your fucking underwear, Thomas.
Look, man, I live in a house with 3 other guys. They've all been off for a week.
Yeah.
So I pretty much come home and they're all just vegetated, bound to the couch, and I'm exhausted. And they just all look at me like, "What's up, you asshole? You get to work, you get to work, and here we are."
I only had half a week off.
Well, yeah, he's the other 2 though.
Yeah.
They've
been indulging.
Their feet are kicked up.
That must be nice. That must be nice.
It must be nice.
I work from home on a regular, my normal day is working from home. So this is just, now it's just more boring because there's nothing to do while I'm working at home.
Yeah.
It sucks. And you have people upstairs.
And my wife and kids are home.
Right, and people yipping and yapping upstairs the whole time,
exactly.
So it's difficult.
That's where I think people go nuts,
It's going to be
Everybody loves
tough.
their significant other and their kids until you have to see them.
So you're locked in a
4
fucking
hours a
house
day.
with them for 2 fucking
Yeah, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Then you're like, okay.
It's going to be a lot more than these last 2 weeks, man. I think it's going to be a lot more than 2 weeks from now. I think it's going to be at
Maybe
least
2
a
or 3
month
months.
from now. Of locked in?
Yeah.
I don't know about 2-3 months. I'm going to go I'm going to give it a straight month, and when they see that curve dip, they'll start to
Hopefully.
slowly bring things back.
Open it. Yeah, I know. Well,
I'm certainly
Wait and see.
hoping.
you know what's funny? I
a
saw
weekend time.
Graz had a bottle opener.
Yeah.
Because he had a bottle, and I had I had that Eastern Front beer I took home. I had that triple that was in a bottle.
Oh, yeah. How was it?
I haven't had a regular pop top bottle in ages. I'm like, God, I had to go looking for a bottle opener. Everyone's just in cans, and the only bottles I drink lately are cork and cage. I'm like, son of a bitch.
You're not going to
Where's
find
the
too much
bottle
bottles much anymore now with all this. Everyone's going to be canning up, sending it out.
Glass is expensive.
Is that what it is, or is it
It's partly.
there's no UV concern, right?
There's no UV concern in cans, but also, you still have guys doing bomber bottles and things for stouts, whatever,
True.
But it's also
Barrel aged.
to bottle is more labor and more to bottle. So a bottle,
You probably can't have someone like Malt Man come in for a bottling service, right?
No, Malt Man.
have to do that.
That's exactly who we use. That's who Dubco. That's how so many people.
That's how everyone uses. Yeah.
Canning line is A, so expensive, and B, just takes up so much cubic footage in
Right.
all of our small breweries that we just can't really swing it.
Right.
And there's no bottling alternative to.
Because
no one rolls up at a mobile bottling line.
It's such a smaller field now, whereas most bottling is done in 22 ounces. That So for our birthday,
it's just a manual process.
Our birthday party that is basically canceled at this rate. We have a birthday stout. That's
yes. I saw it when last time we were there.
And that's got to get bottled. It's going to cost us some money to bring in a bottling rig and sit there and do that all day.
So is that something you rent? Is that how that works? Like,
I have personally rented them in Florida. I have yet to cross that river in New York as a brewer, but I believe that would be the route that we're going to go, is have somebody bring one in, because it's just not really feasible to wean them out of there manually and try and bottle 55 gallons by hand.
No, thank you.
It's a lot of man hours,
Yeah. It's hours you could be doing something else. It's the opportunity cost. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, I'm just putting up the post. See if anyone else 599 wants to jump on the Zoom thing, but I don't think anyone's going to take it. It's kind of nerve-wracking to like blindly jump on this, but we'll see.
It's kind of nerve-wracking to blindly put that out for the whole fucking internet.
Whatever. Listen, this show
Any random guy.
Yeah. Well,
my customer service voice.
Hi. How are you?
But yeah, man, this whole thing's crazy, and like not to point anybody out or sound ungrateful, we had a couple ask us yesterday. Well, it's anywhere in real life. Your bartender is kind of your psychiatrist, your advice giver. If you trust them, if they're a good bartender, you get a lot of information from them, and that's gone way back throughout history. And we had a couple yesterday say, so how long do you guys expect this to last? Like another week? And I happened to be on a 10-foot ladder at the time, and I wanted to jump off of it head first. What rock are you under? Because I would love to share that rock with you.
Yes. That's the one that's sitting in Stop and Shop, rubbing up against everybody that they pass.
Exactly.
How are you? Why aren't you talking to me today?
Yeah. The amount of people that come in and they're just, are you guys, are people coming in? While there's someone in front of them in line and someone behind them in line.
And they're there.
And they are also there as if they are the only person who ever thought to come to our brewery to order beer. And again, I don't mean to sound ungrateful. It's just we've been answering the same set of 3 questions 400 times a day for 13 days, And again, we are so grateful that they're there to ask us those questions. But we know as much as you guys or anybody does, Follow what the CDC has to say. Listen to Cuomo, whether you like him or not, and just do the right thing because it's bigger than us.
He seems to be handling it pretty well.
I personally
think he's
doing a great job.
He's at least better at giving a news conference than some other people.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of either reading off a piece of paper or just doing what it is that he has to do. But he's really stepping it up. And,
I like that on Saturday. He had an interview and he was talking about people in Central Park and just a million people with blankets, hanging out, relaxing. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, bro, I get it. It's a beautiful day, and they say to get out and do some exercise, but that doesn't mean congregate in these centralized locations, rub up against people and breathe the same air within the same vicinity of other people and make this so much worse. You're just not using common sense.
No, I've been doing
My brother sent me a link to a Twitter video of like these mayors in Italy yelling at people in Italian.
Is it
so
good?
It's like stay in the fucking quarantine. We can screen share in this, right?
Yes,
we can.
Yes.
Let me.
You can cue it up.
This. Yeah. Hang on, let me find this video.
I don't know what.
One of them, yeah, I don't want to ruin it, but one of them threatens to send the police with flamethrowers.
You definitely didn't ruin it. Now I'm incredible.
Yeah, now I'm intrigued.
Very intrigued. Like I need to know what led to flamethrowers, and I need to know pre and post flamethrower threat.
How many flamethrowers are needed before we get rid of this virus?
No, no, it'll make more sense in a minute.
Okay. Is it closed captioned?
Yes, well, obviously, yeah. I don't speak Italian.
Okay, I thought maybe Cavano, little bit of Italian in you.
Are you stereotyping me?
Yes, I
good.
am. Absolutely.
Every Sunday, I make an Italian meal, and Terry made an Italian playlist, so I can be a good little guinea.
Oh, there you go. Papa, am I a good boy, Papa? Oh, this free Zoom has ended. Well, thank you for choosing Zoom. Well, fuck me running, huh? Are you guys there? Oh, balls. Well, it looks like I did remove you, Graz, but it also looks like Zoom 100% quit out on me. I think after 40 minutes it does that. So let me ditch this for a moment, and let's get back to... I'll set up a brand new Zoom thing so everyone can see it. So while I'm doing that, I want to throw some information at you pertaining to, of course, the local breweries. So here's the deal. Everyone needs to absolutely do their part to support local business in and around your area. I want everyone in the next, let's say 5 days to safely go on and go online, go on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, anything you can. Find out what local establishments are open in your area. This includes both the let's say local restaurants and breweries, of course, as we know. And I'm just rescheduling episode. We're gonna start it here right at 8:45. 8:45 p.m. We'll make it a smooth hour. It is a smooth hour. Let's do 40 minutes. How about that? 40. No, not gonna let me type into that, huh? All right. Well, whatever. I'm gonna redo this so everyone can join back in. Who is in there? Video host is gonna be off. Participant video on. Both telephone, computer, audio, and save this. And if anyone's watching, we'll just start this meeting up right now, and we'll get this going right away. So then people can come back in here and do the good stuff. All right. So anyway, like I said, go out there and support all your local breweries. Do yourself a favor, and don't want to share the screen. That was stupid. I want you guys to all take a moment to go on and find out, what kind of local establishment might need your help, might need an extra hand, might need any information, because they're going to need it. I think this is a really critical time for small businesses. I think that they're going to need our help. They're going to need everyone's help to, basically survive these next few weeks. We were talking very quickly about a lot of the establishments that were not making it. I don't know if anyone caught that, but I think what we really have to do is go on and try to help out people that are in need, that need our help, need our money as much as you can provide people. 798. That will definitely allow us to continue some of the things that we're accustomed to here on Long Island. I'm sorry if everyone's watching online, but I'm literally creating and getting rid of things as we go here. Just trying this out. It's not really a perfect system, but I know we can make stuff happen here along the way. I really, want to see these local businesses stay there, and I don't want anything to kind of, I don't want to say go wrong, but honestly, to happen to a lot of the breweries and or establishments that we've grown accustomed to, our regular way of life. Hi, Pete, you back on?
I'm back on.
Yeah.
I can't see anyone else's video. I don't know.
Well, there's no one else's video there right now.
What happened?
Zoom only gives you 40 minutes of free time at a time.
I see.
So after 40 minutes, it dropped out. So I'd have to move up to something else for that matter to make it work. It didn't happen to me actually with my school one today. So I'm not quite sure if it's a matter of an email address, business versus personal. But I'll send out that code to Thomas too, just so he knows in case he wanted to come back on really quick. It's kind of like a buzzkill when all of a sudden you just get dropped off the face
I got
of the
that
earth.
that link.
What?
Show Italian people yelling at other Italian people.
Oh, you got it set up?
Yep, it's queued up.
All right, go ahead, play it. Let's hear it. I'm interested.
Let's wait for the other guys.
Oh, all right. Well, they want to see
Yeah.
it too. Yeah, well, they can watch online now if they're not willing to get in. Yeah, so
Well,
I
let's
get
see what they say.
I got a 40-minute limit on this one. I'm pretty sure we'll get cut off then at 9:30, which is roughly around the time that I wanted to go to anyway tonight. Really not looking to go too late. Just wanted to try this all out and see how things work. See how complicated it was to give advice to people. Pete, just so you know, they shut down GovsRadio as of tonight.
Good.
Yeah. I think it was a matter of time. I mean, a lot of even the radio stations are distance broadcasting. They're still going through with their shows, but they have equipment, very expensive equipment, that make them all sound like they're in the same room together, not doing this kind of stuff. Joe Rogan's latest podcast was done in this way. He did Zoom conferencing with everybody. So a lot of people are going that route just to stay safe. I mean, honestly, the only time I'm probably going to go out is to walk around the neighborhood in the fresh air, away from people, and to go to the supermarket. And that's it for the next God knows how long.
Yeah.
It's going to be a rough time, I got to tell you. I know you know more than anybody how rough it's going to be, but hopefully it'll be done before the summer, and then we can actually enjoy our summer.
All right, I guess they're not coming on, so.
Now, cue it up. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Ooh, full screen. What the fuck happened here? How'd you do that? Hold on, I left full screen.
I hit share screen.
Hold on. No, but I mean in OBS. Okay, cool. All right, go ahead.
Oh. Let me start over. There we go.
Yeah, you got sound on that?
I mean, on my end.
I don't hear anything on this end. Well, we could read the subtitles, which is hysterical. So these are all the mayors?
Uh-huh.
I love how he just F-bombed.
The fuck are you going?
You can't play ping pong. Go home.
Yeah.
Play some video games. I'm the mayor of this city, you dumb fuck. I'll make you file this decree. That's classic.
I like the guy about the inflamed prostate. Where the fuck are you going with your dogs?
Well, I mean, the dogs honestly probably need to get out, but they don't have backyards. I guess they're all stuck in apartments there and whatnot. They're at the club with their girlfriends. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, how great is that?
So those are all the Italian mayors? Is that what it was?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about all of them. I don't know. So my brother just sent me that clip, and I just thought it was fucking hilarious.
Jesus Christ. That's pretty funny. I'll show that to my wife later. Are you going to cut that screen off? Go back to your video camera?
I did. My camera's on. I can't see anyone else.
Oh, I just see the video here in full screen. Hold on. Let me see what else. Oh, maybe it didn't catch up here. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Now you're back.
Here I am. I can't see you.
You can't see me because I turned my camera off because it kind of loops back into the OBS. So meanwhile, I could do that. Is that better?
That's better.
There you go. Well, then you hear me too, and that's the other problem. But I put myself in a little window now. I just arranged the windows better, so you can actually see me. So yeah, I mean that's it's interesting just to hear from Gabe and what's going on over there. It's got to be tough, man. They're just hanging by a thread at this point, right?
I think Second Dog's probably doing better than most.
You think so? I mean, I just assume they have a lot of overhead with the size of their space and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't think Great South they can distribute, so they'll be fine. But like, I don't know. I mean, who else?
I think Rob Rafford just texted me, so let's see what happens here.
All right.
I could be wrong. I just sent him the Zoom code, so if some guy comes on with full frontal nudity, we'll know what happened. Won't be a bad thing, right? Please? Please, can I get some piece of some more? Let's see if he jumps in the chat.
So I stopped by Brewers Collective and Barnshed because I honestly I hadn't been to either of them since we've had them on.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a good time to. So I got Varg from Brewers Collective.
That's a good one.
Goddamn delicious.
Mm-hmm.
My second black lager of the day.
Ooh,
I might add.
Love a Schwartz beer.
I had Jack's Abbey. Fuck, can't remember it. I don't know. Smoking Dragons. That's what it is. Smoking Dragons.
Yeah.
Really good. I got to post it later. They have a cool hashtag on the can. Now I can't remember because I'm 3 beers into the day. So.
I
something about lagers.
Something, yes. I've been drinking a lot of darks in the last. It's just a dark time, so I figured dark beer. Why not? Good pairing.
Sure.
So I had that delivery from Dubco. I got Eleanor the Black IPA, which is delicious. I love good black IPAs. I haven't
had a good one yet. I had a bad one.
Oh.
And that's it.
From?
I don't want to.
All right.
It was local.
Okay.
Queens.
Okay. All right. Not that super local, but local enough.
Yeah.
And what else? There was, of course, I'm drinking the coconut porter from Secatog right now, sitting out of my physics little thingy here. Oh, there it is.
That was the thing. I kind of wanted to get that their double again.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I've been to Secatog a few times. I don't need to.
Another double.
Not only that, but like, I think I paid it back to Secatog. You know what I mean? Like I haven't.
I hear you.
I haven't. I've never been to Barnshed.
Okay.
And I haven't been to Brewers Collective since we had them on. So.
Okay.
I tried them, and
there we go.
I got a red ale and a what else from Barnshed? A red and a double. A red and a double from Dunkel. A Dunkel and a red ale from Barnshed.
There you go.
And Brewers Collective had a Schwarzbier on tap. I mean, that's pretty hard to pass up for me. So.
Hold on. I thought it was potentially going to be hold on. How do we get into? There we go. That's what I was looking for. I was thinking about it being Rob Raffa, but instead it's Rob. Howdy from the Hopped Up Network, baby. What up, brother?
Oh, okay. I was confused for a minute.
Come on. Oh, you weren't at AC Beer Fest, so.
Nope. Looks like I'm not there this year either, fuckers. So.
That's crazy.
What are you gonna do?
What's going on, Rob? Can you hear us? I don't know if you can hear us or not.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure he's unmuted here. First time I'm not. Why the fuck am I in full screen? And then speaker view. Oh nope. Mute and unmute. And no, he's unmuted. So he should be there somewhere. You there, Rob? Nope. Still can't hear you. No, I don't know if you have that looped in right. I had a lot of trouble with it myself trying to do it. So Rob is obviously at their podcast studio right now, but I can't quite hear you. And again, for me, I had to patch something back in to my interface to get this whole thing work. You can hear me, Rob? Give me a thumbs up. Wow, but we can't hear you, which is weird. That is definitely strange. Huh. All right, Rob, work on that. And we'll leave you up so you can kind of still be here with us. And when you finally get that up, we'll hear you. You can't hear him, right, Pete?
Nope.
No, all right. So I'm just making sure it wasn't just me in my system here. But nice little studio over there. Look at that. Can you see it, Pete?
That is. Except I don't see our sticker on his laptop, so obviously.
Well, we guess what we had. Hologram stickers made for AC Beer Fest. So we'll give him a fancy hologram sticker when we see him down at AC Beer Fest August 7th, 8th, down in AC. Definitely.
Supposedly.
Well,
if we're not that test by then.
As of right now, yes. Yeah. No, Rob, we don't hear you. We don't. I see your mouth moving, but I heard no words. Is it on my end? Do me a favor. If you think it's on my end, text me what you think the problem might be, because I'm not sure I see anything about muting on my end. There's nothing here that says it's muted, and I don't have anything looped back in, so I'm not quite sure what that is. Interesting. But yeah, some of the biggest problems that are probably facing us up here are going to be facing those guys down there in New Jersey. Same concept, to be able to, send beer out. Package beer, deliveries on beer, support your local businesses. That's what I was going with before, in between getting the Zoom conference back on. But it's a big deal. It's we got to try to do what we got to do. My wife and I were just talking about planning out our week of dinners, and in that week finding like 1 or 2 nights to get something local and to get something. And of course, Pete and I have been out there supporting our local breweries. Before this even was that bad, I was at Secatog, I was at Small Craft, and I was at Secatog, Small Craft, and 27A, and I got a couple crowds from everyone. And this is the last one of that batch, and then I'm working on stuff from Trillium still, and then I'm going to start working on stuff from the Dubco shipment, which I've been spotty in between. The one person
I'm done with Trillium, by the way.
Yeah, you don't like it anymore?
I haven't had anything there that I'm like, wow, I'm really glad I got this.
See, the thing is, I have a couple of things I got from them that are my go-tos. So, like, Scaled Way Up or Scale Way Up is one of my favorites from them. It's so good. Pom Pom, which is a stout, delicious, and all that other stuff. So, I mean, for me, it's hit and miss. I like Fort Point, their double dry hop, which is delicious too. But there's some things that I've gotten that I've probably given you that I'm like, no, not a fan. I know what I like, and I've given you those as well, but they're probably not enough to support, what I've been thinking about and what I like about it. So,
Treehouse, almost everything I've gotten from Treehouse, I'm like, this is fucking great.
Yeah. You're more of the Treehouse guy.
I do. I am. Yeah. The only one I wasn't nuts about was Sap.
Okay.
But Haze, Green.
Yeah.
King Julius was fucking unbelievable.
Right.
Glad I got to try that. Eureka, that was really good.
Yeah. Eureka was good. I don't like the Julius's as much, to be honest with you. I never really liked the Julius's as much. I like
Green more.
Yes,
than
agreed.
Julius.
Mm-hmm. Or Haze.
Now, Haze was okay. Green, my favorite. Or Ma was fucking outrageous. Snow was okay, but it's a Hefeweizen, so I feel like every Hefeweizen is just okay. It's hard to make a.
But that Hefeweizen was like super hopped up. I love that
It was good.
Snow,
I mean,
all of their seasonals to me are delicious. I like autumn. I like summer. I like all of those. Those are just magnificent beers. They're
what
normal
there,
ones.
Rob? Ship bottom. A Hefeweizen. How about that?
There you go. It's like finding a needle in a haystack there, Rob. I don't understand why Rob's mic's not going through. It's kind of weird. I don't know what happened.
I I really wanted to say I won't ever like sours ever again,
Okay.
but this fucking Root and Branch collab is purple and delicious.
Yeah, it is the balls, as I call it. Compulsory 2.
Miseducation 2. Yeah.
Yes, it is. I have a few left. They are super expensive, unfortunately. If you either
How many did you give me? 2 or
I gave
did
you I gave you 2.
Okay, I'm gonna save the other one.
And because the guy who I got it from stood online for hours to get it.
That's right. Flag, right?
Yeah.
Flag beverage.
He had to charge a little more for his time, which I got. I understood, but I wasn't about to buy, 3 or 4 4-packs from him.
No.
They were 22 the day of, so that was
Wow.
Yeah, well, it's not terrible for that level, but
I guess
an 8% or 2. I mean, it wasn't like they were selling
7 1/4 a beer.
Yeah.
That's like going out to a bar and getting a pint.
Yep. Yeah, it's close to it. And I don't have a problem with it, some of the time. But if I'm constantly being bombarded with $22 to $25 4-packs, I'm gonna probably leave and go find a $16 4-pack that still packs a punch and is delicious. So I'm not looking.
So I've been going to some guys a lot lately and doing like the mixed 4-pack and getting a recommendation from Mike.
Yeah.
Who is just so much fun to fucking talk to.
Yeah.
And that's $20. $20 for a 4-pack is kind of a lot, but I figure $5 a beer and I get to try 4 different beers, so I'm okay with that.
Right.
And their selection, this isn't a fucking Some Guys ad, but their selection is fucking great.
Yeah.
So like, they always have some good local shit. There's always something from Long Beach, which I like to see.
And new and fresh, and I think that's the big deal. It's always new, always fresh.
Yep. I like it. That's my new favorite spot. For if I'm not going to a brewery,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much where I'm going from now on.
Well, I only say Flag because they've stepped it up big time.
They're close to you too.
I'm saying a block.
They're
away.
closer than even. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. Any of them. So that's the closest
Some
one
guys
to me.
is easier to get to than Flag for me.
Right.
Flag's not that bad. It's right around the block of my brother, I guess.
Yeah. I had a good run-in with Mike several months ago. I think I mentioned this. I just came back from Barrier's Brewery, and we kind of did a quick trade and stuff like that. And I've been doing trades with distributors, which is crazy because then the most recent one was with Flag, and that's where I really started talking to Alec about craft beer and stuff like that. I traded some of the 4 Point and Wormtown that we had at the Trillium. And that's where I got my first batch of, I guess, a split 4-pack of the sour. And what else? He had something else come out that I was interested in, so I grabbed that. So we did a nice little trade, which is cool. I like when distributors are looking to do trades as well. But he personally stood online for that beer, so that was rather interesting. Hey, Graz is
landscape
back.
again, Graz.
Yeah,
Turn
go
it sideways.
sideways. Turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it up your candy ass.
Who else is at the kitchen table playing cards with you?
I'm playing Uno with the kid.
Oh, does that mean I have to watch my language, or are your kids going to learn some new curse words?
Yes.
It's Go Fish. Sorry.
Go fish. Sorry.
Who's that?
Am I up running yet?
That's your daughter's girlfriend.
Oh, why don't we take...
Say hi.
Hi, buddy. You're lucky. Samantha's already sleeping.
Are you, though?
Mike.
Yes.
Fucking better be.
You muted me for the guy at the Hop Network, and he can't even speak.
No, I didn't mute you.
That's 100% accurate.
No, I didn't mute you.
He's got like the Kermit the Frog background, and the guy can't even speak.
I know. It's not. I don't think it's on my end.
It's an attractive green.
Yeah. Rob, do me a favor. If you have Zoom on your phone, try to do it on your phone real quick so I can keep you in there, and I'll talk to you and see if we can work through what the issue might be. I want to make sure that it's just not your connection, that it might be just the network and the computer that you're on and looping it back in.
You know what's fun is I like seeing someone else's dog as poorly behaved as mine, where he's like mouthing and chewing on people when he's not supposed to. Makes me feel like I'm not doing that bad of a job of raising my dog.
You talk about raising your dog like it was a child.
It's like it is another goddamn child, except he he pissed on the floor in the kitchen today.
Yeah.
Dude, he puked on it. He puked in the cage this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, that'll happen.
That's perfect. That's just what you
What
want.
is that, like a golden doodle mix?
That's a miniature golden doodle. Yeah.
Miniature golden doodle. That just sounds. I can't say what it sounds like.
Yes, you can.
Shut
You
up,
could say
Pete.
it. We are on nothing different than if we had a studio show right now. Nothing would be different.
Now listen, can you tell the Hopped Up Network that I want to put a beer in my bus and I want to be on the show?
Wait, I don't know what that means. Say that again.
I want to be on the hot. Well, you got to have a beer show to be on the Hopped Up Network,
Right.
right?
Wow, your dog is poorly behaved, Graz.
First of all, hold on. You're on our show more than you're even on your show. You don't need another show. You have our show. That was the point. You have our show to be on. That if you wanted to drink and hang out, you're on the Hopped Up Network. You're part of our show. Did I not drop a T-shirt off at your house?
Okay, relax.
You're on our
He's
show.
Gone. He's gone.
You know what you need, Graz? You need a regular spray bottle with water in it.
I pissed him off, Pete. He left.
You get a spray bottle with water. Whenever he does something wrong, you spray him in the face, and they figure out real quick what's. Yeah,
The dog?
yeah, it works.
You know what?
Huh.
I'm going to try that. Hold on.
A friend of mine had recommended that. It works like a charm. They do not
yes.
like getting water in the face.
No,
They'll
they
dive
sure
head
don't.
first into a pool by getting sprayed with a little water in the face. Not acceptable.
That's not water.
I use
Come
that
on, come
same
here.
technique with my children and making sure they did. Uh-oh. That's Clorox. Don't do Clorox. It has to be water.
It's my wife's. It's the oils in here. So
Essential
What
oils.
is that?
essential oils.
That's not going to help. You don't want to blind your dog with essential oils.
Listen, you didn't want me on. You
Hey,
paused
I'm
me for
talking about
15
it, my
minutes.
God.
I want to talk.
Wait a second. I
'Cause you're
sent
not
you the
the talent.
Zoom
Now
code.
you're the
How did
bottom
you
of
not
the
know?
Don't do it, Dad. Don't do it.
Don't
He's not
force
going to
it.
do it.
Well, he might.
No.
He might do it.
You're not doing
What's the
that.
dog's name?
Cooper.
Cooper is. He is a miscreant.
So now your daughter's sleeping?
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, not because I'm
I
being
wish
loud in the
I wish my
basement.
kids were sleeping.
Well, then put him to bed.
Did he just tell you to shut up because
Yeah.
he's coming to hang out at our house now?
Yes, he did.
Quarantine my ass. That's crazy.
great.
All right, we're gonna get kicked off at 9:25, let's say. So Rob's just trying to make his way back in there somehow, some way, to see if he can get back on with us. But I have a feeling that's not gonna work.
Where's Pominski?
I don't know. Tonight he had he said he had something going on. He texted me back saying I'll try, but I'm not sure. No promises. So I'm not quite exactly sure what was going on. Whatever.
I was feeling peer pressure from him to like drink more the other night. I kept getting those texts like, "Oh, this is the beer I'm drinking now." I'm like, God damn it! All right, Steve, I'll get a beer. Fuck.
Well, I was on Instagram Live this week with Steve and with Graz and with Manny from Lithology. Got a few things out there about what they're doing. Same thing as Second Tog, just canning day after day. People
He's back.
Rob, can you hear us?
I can hear you guys.
Yeah! Look at that.
All right.
I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
Rob, I love you. Ha, ha, ha.
Hey, Graz, I was looking forward to meeting you this year.
You'll still
Say
meet
no
him.
one
All right.
He's coming in August, so
Well, I bought him his wristband, so he better be there.
it's true. It is true.
What do you like, craps or roulette, Rob?
Oh, I don't make enough money to gamble it away.
I do.
Just
Dude,
fucking
your
go.
dog is terrible.
Yeah.
So how you guys making it?
Well, you're looking at it. This is what we're doing now, just to keep ourselves, busy on a Monday night. Is kind of trying to do a little bit of, our part to try to get some words out there and entertain a couple of people, I guess. If it was up to Graz, it wouldn't be us entertaining. It would be him just screaming at everybody.
Well, that's Graz entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. So we've had, obviously, in here in New York, Rob, we've had a crap ton of problems, let's say, to put it mildly. New Jersey doesn't seem that far behind. How's the State of the Union there? What's the governor saying? What's the word on the street?
Well, we're pretty much shut down. He doesn't want you outside unless you absolutely need to be outside, essential personnel, or going to get food, or thankfully the liquor stores are still open.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are essential.
Yeah, really. Right now, they're allowed to make deliveries and sell directly outside to go right outside their doors.
But good.
The delivery change from the SLA here is interesting, and I hope it doesn't go away.
Right.
I know it was amazing. It was quick. They did it quick.
To be honest, I won't order a pizza for delivery, but I think in the future I'm going to start ordering beer for delivery because.
How easy is it? It was brilliant. I made my order at about 1 o'clock on, I forget what day it was, Wednesday or Thursday from Dubco. And by 5 o'clock, it was at my door. The guy showed up. He had all the beer with him, and no worries, no problems. Everything went through Venmo or whatever pay app people want to use, and easy peasy. I had my beer within hours.
Was it like Grubhub or?
No, it was a delivery guy from Dubco.
It was one of the Dubco employee?
Yes. Just like
Did he
Secretog.
Did he come with gloves and a mask?
Yes, he did.
How about
Yeah,
that?
that's what they're all doing. Hey,
Yeah.
Rob, where are you in Jersey?
I'm right outside of Philadelphia, right across the. Well, let's see if you do it this way. It's exit 4 of the Turnpike.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
Churchill.
You getting killed over there?
What's that?
You guys getting killed over there?
Getting killed. We got people. We don't have a lot of cases in South Jersey right now.
Yeah.
Well,
There are
guess
more
that's-
cases on Long Island than there are in the whole state of New Jersey. Nassau County was beating Jersey up until a few hours ago.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, we're fortunate. I think our county only has, last I heard, was 10 or 12.
So I've been obsessing over this Johns Hopkins map,
Yeah.
and now it's broken down not just by state but by county.
Really?
Really,
They're getting very
So-
specific.
New York City is obviously fucked. 12,300 cases in New York City. Just under 2,900 in Westchester.
Yeah.
2,400 and change in Nassau County. 1,400 and change in Suffolk. And what county are you in, Rob, in Jersey?
Burlington County.
I'm sorry, say again?
Burlington County.
Burlington County.
There's just one.
I got to scroll down for that.
Scroll.
You're in South Jersey, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you're fine.
You ain't got it, Rob.
Go out of your house. You're good. Just go to the store. Live your life. You're fine. Everything will be fine.
Well, I've been going out. I've
Hey,
been going.
Rob, what does that newspaper thing say? Roosevelt died? What does that say? Your picture.
Burlington, 36 cases. There's probably 36 cases in Lindenhurst with Mike right now.
That's true.
Graz, it says Roosevelt died.
Oh, well,
Nice.
thank goodness.
You were not a big Teddy Roosevelt fan or not a big FDR fan?
Oh, it would have been FDR.
Okay,
Well,
fair.
obviously I'm a Teddy Roosevelt fan because he's from Long Island.
That's a good
so
point. Not a big FDR fan, huh?
I'm just fucking, I don't know.
I know. You don't like to carry a big stick?
I don't know, 4 fucking terms though. I mean,
Why not? He's a legend.
don't even put it why not in the universe right now with
Would it be AP? Wouldn't it technically be 3.5 terms?
Yeah, technically.
it is technically 3.5 terms. That's a fair
Polio
point,
took
Rob.
polio took the other half. I'm glad we all know our history.
I'm gonna go bring Cody. He's
Might have been the funniest thing I heard today.
Yeah, pretty much. We could do history games and funny comedy with history all night. That'd be fun.
So Mike, you got your Zoom up and running. We were doing a run through today with our Zoom,
Nice.
trying to get going because we already did our telephone call-in social distance episode, which is out. But Eric was way behind. His computer wasn't doing it.
He had a DOS prompt. Or
I
is he-
have no idea.
He's using a Linux platform.
Well, no,
No, he's not in the cage.
probably an ENIAC computer.
Oh, there you go. Yes, is the the switches and gizmos.
Yeah. So we tried FaceTime, but that didn't work.
It's tough, man. I mean, Zoom has a great service, and thank God, we're all getting about 45 minutes of free service from them at a time. I could reschedule it every so often. But at one point, I think they're going to get wise. I'm going to be completely honest. They're going to get wise in the next week and go, you know what? Everyone needs to pay $5.99. They're going to make a shit ton of money. If they're a publicly traded company, go invest in Zoom right now, because if this doesn't get any better in the next 2 weeks, there's not going to be any options for anybody. This is like one of the only things out there. Or there might be people...
WebEx.
Yeah, but they're not as popular, and this is the most popular one, and everyone's using it.
I'm aware. I suspect Zoom rooms all the time at work. So
right, yeah, and it's easy. That's
all
why.
too familiar.
You know, to do what I did tonight is not very easy, but to just go on one-on-one, you know, like if I wanted to do a lesson, I had 11 people in my morning session today, and they were in 2 seconds from Instagram over to Zoom in probably under 2 minutes. And that's how easy it is to get in, set up a login, accept the code, and then join the room. So there's nothing else out there that I think that is that simple and streamlined. If they're smart, they will just turn around and go $5.99 a day or $5.99 a week. People will pay it because we still need to conduct business. We still need to do stuff. And it's probably the easiest one out there and the most popular one out there.
People are doing their social gatherings this way now, too.
Yeah, my sister and I are probably going to do a happy hour tomorrow with her kids and my kids and just us in our living rooms through Zoom.
We're doing a virtual happy hour at work on Thursday.
Oh, there you go. See, I mean, everyone's doing it.
Not through Zoom, but
it's just...
I'm supposed to do a show on Thursday night.
No, you're not.
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to.
No, you're not.
Did Govs fire you finally, or?
Well, no, GovsRadio is still open because it's considered essential.
No, it's not.
But
check your email.
Oh, wait, hold on. The boss,
your wife is 100% right.
You hear the boss in the background, Mike?
Melissa, you're 100% right.
That's all I heard. I heard a bum, 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 bum. No, listen, Graz, check your email. We just got an email. GovsRadio is shut down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Was your wife, Melissa, were you as... Melissa, were you as put off as me going to do a podcast as my wife was?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, she just came down. She goes, I'm up there, and you got to do this. Are you kidding me?
My wife
can I have any time to
newborn
myself?
right now.
Hey, D-Train's
My
back.
wife's got a newborn stuck in her tit
with
right
a bong.
now.
Way to
I'm
go,
down in my
buddy.
basement Drinking beers.
My wife wants to know how the baby is, Pete.
He's driving us insane. Thank you for asking, Melissa.
Such a subtle movement, Tom, of getting the bong very
Damn it, Mike!
out of the shot. He very quickly was like, "Get it out of here, really fast. We're live now, okay?"
I was never here.
No, you just put it on the floor. That was just Tom, and he's like, "Get this out of here, really quick."
Graz, I have one more question for your lovely wife. So on a normal school day, you say she gets bombarded with phone calls with this whole distance learning nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
How many phone calls is she getting now?
For me?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Hi, Melissa.
It's
Hi.
awful.
Melissa, that's Rob. That's, Pete, and Mike.
Rob.
Hi, Mrs.
up
Hi.
here. Right here is
it's
Rob.
crazy.
There you go.
Raz, you have to pick your coverage.
Yes.
I married up, as you can see.
Clearly. Out of your league, by the way.
Thank you.
Good night, Melissa.
Want to leave all you essential work?
She goes, you want to leave you essential workers alone.
Well, we're not near each other, so that's what makes it very essential. Beer and,
listen,
and
before
laughter.
I get yelled at, I
Yeah.
love you. Rob, I'll see you in Atlantic City. Pete, if you need us to watch the kids, we're here. Mike, I love you. Thomas, move to marijuana and change your pajamas.
All right.
Cheers, Graz.
Mail me a bong
later.
mail me a bong soon.
See ya.
Bye.
Later, buddy. I'll drop him out. Yeah, well, there we go. Anthony's phone is
God, his
gonna
dog
be...
is ill behaved.
Oh, I got to get rid of him.
Isn't that my dog now?
Yeah. Talking about our dog.
Yeah, goodbye.
That's great.
Christ. There we go. I have to
sorry,
rearrange the screenshots there.
We lost you there. What happened?
Well, we only have a 40-minute window on Zoom. So to be honest with you,
in about 4 minutes.
4 minutes, yeah. We're going to end our next session in 4 minutes. So I was just talking about to the guys that Zoom right now is giving out free 40 minutes. And I didn't realize it until I got the email and the whole thing shut down and said, your 40 minutes free time is up. I'm like, fuck, I forgot about that. I've been doing 40-minute lessons online in the morning, so I haven't really crossed over that that time restraint, so I didn't notice what happened. So everyone just got frozen in the screen, and then I had to restart a new meeting while I was live on the air and figure it all out. So that's why I texted you the code as soon as I got the new code.
Yeah. Gabe and I got into a deep convo of COVID-19 2020. If you will.
So, is it started by the Russian government in an effort to support Trump for a second term?
All of those
Listen,
things.
there are plenty conspiracy theories swirling around, and hey, who knows?
No, it's not that. It was initially
I'm fucking
contracted
around. It's
from an
nonsense.
animal in China in the Wu-Tang area.
Stop eating bats.
In the
Stop
Wu-Tang
eating
area.
bats.
Yeah, it was bats. It somehow went from animal to human, and then just like anything else, it spread from there, and then contracted.
Do you think someone was eating a bat?
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of weird
Yes.
exotic animals in some of those marketplaces in China and beyond. So a lot of those people that eat, squirrel and pheasant and peacock and chipmunk and anything that's possibly edible, they'll eat. And if it's bat, they're going to eat that. And if it wasn't cooked, prepared correctly, then yeah, of course, that is what's going to help contract the virus. And a couple people did it, or one person did it and spread to the next. And there goes the pandemic.
Airplanes exist, so
Well, from what I understand, they didn't take the right precautions in the beginning and allowed people to travel in and out of the city
Yeah.
right.
at will, and then completely lied to everybody about what it was. And the World Health Organization bought it and claimed it wasn't as bad as it was supposed to be, and then all hell broke loose.
That's right. That's exactly
Oh, it's
what
easy
happened.
to do when you're an authoritarian government that has complete control over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's nothing. 10,000 people died. That's nothing.
Yeah. We have 10,000
Well,
people die, just from
In a
fishing.
country of 1 billion, 1.3 billion, 10,000 people really is kind of nothing. So,
Yeah,
I know.
it's not as bad as the common cold, as they say, or the flu that goes around every year. So they didn't see any need
All right,
for
before this kicks off,
Yeah.
cheers. I'll see you guys later. Happy
On-
social distancing.
it. Enjoy,
Yes.
guys.
Yeah, O'Toole, I gotta go to bed. I got work tomorrow.
That's crazy.
That's a lie.
No, I did.
No, he does. He's actually been working.
See you later.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, guys.
Later, buddy.
We're essential business. We're military and medical equipment.
That's
that we
correct.
Manufacturer. So
So, quick question before you get cooked off as well. Are you guys? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna increase the size here really fast as I get peed off. Are you guys gonna be ordered to create ventilators or at least stuff like that are gonna be necessary? Beds, hospital beds, some of the things the governor's been talking about.
I haven't thought of that at all. I don't really have much in the hand of what goes on in the office.
Yeah.
All I know is we haven't received anything new that I would know it, and like it would. There's a long process involved with the engineering aspect. You can't just get something in the mail, weld it,
Flip
and
it.
send it back out.
Yeah.
Like there's programming that has to be involved, and fixtures that have to be created for our laser systems, and obviously a whole financial aspect that has to be ironed out.
I'm sure there's plans and diagrams and all sorts of stuff that have to go by just for codes and permits and stuff like that as well. So
Right.
yeah,
Right.
a lot of stuff that goes
But
into it.
I mean, in a case of a national emergency pandemic like we're having, I don't know. Maybe there is some sort of expediting process.
Things can go quick. We just were talking about it with the brewery's delivery. I mean, that wasn't allowed up until last week. And then within 24 hours of everything quarantined and shut down, they passed a bill that they can deliver. So now all of a sudden, all the breweries can deliver. And you know what? It might be a brand new revenue stream for these breweries moving forward into the future. That if it shows definite positive feedback and help with, especially in this time, to keep local businesses up and running, they might just keep it out there. And as long as people are doing their due diligence with keeping the, drinking age and the IDing and stuff like that the right way, everyone's doing what they're supposed to do.
But do
I
you
think
think that would
it'll work
keep
out.
people out of your door?
No.
If you're able
No,
to
no,
get
because
it
I'll go to a
delivered?
brewery, and if I find it too crowded to get beer to go, I'll go home and I'll order online. I'll get it tomorrow.
True.
I mean, that's me, but I would say if I really want a local brewery, I'll just go down to it, and I'll get it from
Right.
them directly. Either way, they're going to make that sale. It's not going to keep me from going out. I'm still going to go out. I want to go out. Especially after this, I'm going to want to go out all the fucking time
Yeah.
for months at a time.
That's what I'm afraid of once we resume after, whatever the worst shutdown gets. Once everything's resumed, I feel like the numbers could just go right back up.
Yeah,
And then
I mean, I think
square one.
our president has, as much as I think he has a stick up his ass and less brains than usual, I think he might be onto something, saying that the economy might snap back. The minute this is gone and over with, I think it can rise right in, because we'll all be sitting on money. I'm sitting on money. I haven't spent a lot of money like I would on my day-to-day, gas, food, regular day-to-day stuff. I'm just going to go out there with a butt ton of money and go, I need to get out of the house and just go spend it.
Yeah,
Right.
but you have guys like me that I'm laid off now, and I'm missing out probably on about $900 a week on
That is
my
true,
employment. So I'm hoarding my money
as you should.
and sitting back on it. And if I'm able to catch up quickly, I'll be out spending my money.
Right.
Because I leave a number for the kids when I die. So I will be spending as much as I can once I get back out there.
And, of course, hopefully there'll be some sort of government incentive. I don't think $1,000 a person is going to make a big difference, but it could for your day-to-day bills, and that would leave some more money potentially for you to go spend it on entertainment and other stuff that you may not normally spend it on.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I have savings. So I save money and I have savings. So I'll be all right. But I know a lot of people aren't going to be all right.
Yeah, especially people who are on retirement, who are living straight off a 401k, who are playing the market to get their money, is crazy. Right now, you're fucked. And if you're not smart about money from the beginning, young, middle-aged, and old, you got to have a nest egg. You got to have something to fall back on if things go sideways like they have.
Right.
All right, guys. I'm going to let you go because I think that Zoom thing is going to cut out any second. I just want to say goodbye. And
Okay.
cheers to you guys. And
Cheers.
everyone stay safe. Hopefully
Best
we'll
of
be
luck.
back in 2 weeks doing a show somehow, some way. And Rob, everyone check out Rob and the Jersey Beer Guys and a girl on the Hopped Up Network. You guys doing normal podcasts on iTunes and Spotify and stuff like that as well?
Yes, we're on everything but Pandora right now.
Perfect.
Working on
So
Pandora.
anything that has an RSS feed is going to feed the Jersey Beer Guys. And, of course, also visit the Hopped Up Network for all of your beer podcasts from around the country. We're all just trying to do our thing now, and we'll get some entertainment out to people so while they're trapped in their houses, they'll have some sort of escape and talk about beer and kind of hang out and have a few laughs.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, Rob. All right,
Take
Tom.
it easy out there.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
Later.
All right.
Later. So this is the Word with Mike and Pete, GovsRadio.com. Let me just dump this off. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I know it was a little testing for all the technological things that I had to do here to get everyone up and running and working correctly. So I thank everyone for hanging in there and staying with us as long as you possibly can. I know there's no phone number to call in. So we're just doing this, like I said, a test out here in OBS for live streaming. It's not an easy setup. I'm going to say it again. It's not easy setup. So I don't know how many people are actually going to go through with this to do what we did. But, of course, anyone is willing to record their episode and then repost it, and we can pop it into Boxcast and do everything that way remotely because we are officially, as GovsRadio.com, shut down. We're going to try to do as much as we can for the people out there that need their content, that need their information, that need just some sort of connection to people. I think it's really important that we continue to do this. Again, thank you, everybody, for coming in and hanging out. And I want to thank, of course, Graz and my co-host, Pete. He would probably say, have your pets spayed and neutered. This is the Wort with Mike and Pete. Tom, Rob, thanks for joining us. We out.